Hey guys, before we get started today, I wanted to give a huge thanks and shout out to Murder from Twitch. Extremely entertaining and hilarious. Since we found his channel, I've been watching hours and hours of it, probably more than I should. He was nice enough to lend us some of his footage from the live stream that he did the other night when we were at Yellow Belly. And it was just a huge help to tie all of this video together, because when I went out there, I only had the GoPros. Tanya wasn't able to go with me, and I didn't have anybody else that was able to go with me. So having that out of car footage was just huge help. So yeah, be sure to go check him out on Twitch, give him a follow. He's got a gnarly fast IS300 that I believe he's going for a 7-second pass at this coming, or actually Texas 2K in what, 2 weeks? So yeah, definitely go and check him out. And yeah, thanks again, man. Hopefully everybody enjoys the footage. What's up, everyone? So quick recap on what has already happened. This next bit of footage that you're going to see is from Saturday. So Saturday I went over to PTS Fab to tune a car, customer car of theirs, and it went a little, it got interesting. 3 hours later. I'm far. I know. It's a pretty sweet setup, though. What? Where? Oh. Don't you hate pie cuts?
Yeah, I do. I was there till 1 o'clock doing them.
Oh, well, that's what you're here late for. Jeez. That took you that long?
Listen, dude. Show up. Let's start talking shit.
Nice. All right, we're back messing with this thing. How's it coming?
Coming on.
It's got so much purple. So we actually messed with this thing a while back, but I didn't end up doing a video about it because it really didn't go all that great. So the motor and turbo combo that we had, I mean, we had some regular gremlins on a brand new setup, but when we finally did actually get it to where, you know, it was tuned out and we were getting ready to start making power, we noticed how horribly, I guess, laggy the power band was. Everything was going to be really high RPM stuff, and it just wasn't kind of what he was expecting. So I think literally like the next week he just bought this motor. There's a 427 in here now, right? And then what turbos? 7268s, with the goal of really just making it peppier, having more torque, more down-low power, being able to just romp on it and have it actually do something. So previously would have made the power, but we would have had to spin it really high. Yeah, like I said, it just wasn't what he was looking for. So now with this new motor setup and new turbo setup, we're going to tune it out again, see what it does. I'm not sure what the goal is. I think it's anything over 1,000. Does Madhu have a name for the car? Does it have a name? Does it have a name?
No, we're actually looking at paint.
Can we be cheesy and call it Medusa? We'll spell it like his name and then just SA at the end.
You need to do a dash.
Yeah.
Spell it S-U-H. S-U-H.
Yeah. It might have just got a name. I'm not sure.
Oh, fuck. I'm laughing way too hard about it.
So what's the goal? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Just make sure it's bueno?
Yeah, basically.
One of my comfortable sessions where we're not trying to go for some ridiculous number. I like it. So as long as we get a good fuel curve that we can turn it up later, that's what we're shooting for. Okay, verify timing, be good to go. So I guess that's what the goal is. For this one, we're not, I mean, like others in the past, we've gone for a specific number, like wanting to make 1,000 or 1,200 or 1,400 or whatever. This one, we're just making sure that everything is good to go. get a good fuel curve, verify timing, and then just be comfortable that we can turn it up later. So really the only thing that we're ever using the dyno for is to verify timing in the first place. It makes it easier to go through fuel, you know, a place where you don't have to worry about wheel speed. So the bulk of what we wanted to do on the dyno anyway was verify timing, but it makes it easier to go through fuel when you don't have to worry about driving it on the road and spinning and having load changes. So yeah, that's basically what we will do, is just start going through fuel, make sure that's all good, curve to where we think that loads above that are going to follow the same curve, so that we can turn it up later, and any minor changes, Holley's closed loop is going to soak up anyway. So yeah, we'll get started here in a second, start it up, and then just start rolling through some stuff and getting into power as soon as we can, because we can do street driving, drivability, you know, cold start, warm start stuff. We can do that off the dyno. All we're trying to do is just hit the crap out of it and get through the power pushing. Make sure boost control works too. Happened?
I have no clue. They started waving at me.
Yeah, as I saw waving, I feel like I was delayed. How long were you guys waving at me before I saw you?
Maybe a full second.
Okay. I thought maybe it was a while.
He started waving, and then I saw the fuel spraying, and then I started waving, and like right when I waved, you saw.
Okay.
And it stopped, and then as soon as like
it ignited because it backfired on the diesel.
Oh fuck.
And as soon as I saw the fire, I was like, fire extinguisher.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Okay. It get very hot in there to char up a bunch of shit, or?
Haven't even looked
Okay.
at it.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I fucking hope we got it quick enough.
That was creepy.
That sucked.
God.
I was like,
but everybody got.
fire. I'm making sure you got out.
Everybody got out. Yeah. So that's good. So we didn't get any video of that, but we just hopped off the dyno, literally. Well, I hopped off, you hopped on.
Yeah.
With the fire extinguisher. Yeah, something sprung a leak, and when I saw them waving, I let out, and I guess that it backfired on the decel, and it ignited the stuff that was spilling, so yikes. That was no fun. So we gotta figure out what's going on. He got to it real quick before it got too crazy.
That's why you know where your safety equipment is at all times.
Exactly.
Highly important.
Yeah. No, I sat there thinking, I'm like, do I need to fucking grab anything, or should I just bail? And I started, as soon as I felt the heat, I was like, I should probably bail.
We'll have to check the windshield GoPro.
Yeah.
That was probably.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. I didn't press record. It wasn't recording.
Wait, I bet Sean had that. Did your dad have that?
Yeah, he
on
had
video?
it, but he ran away before.
No, that's fine as long as you get the. Oh man. So I was just doing boring stuff and just driving it around, so I didn't think to press record on the GoPro. But it was right, like it would have been. Well, it might have been in the fire.
It probably was in the fire. You might want to check it.
Yeah. That's all right. God damn, that shit really gets everywhere, doesn't it?
Yep, back injector.
Injector. Oh yeah, you can still see it wet right there, huh?
Yeah, that would have had.
Oh yeah, that was all up in it.
Can't believe that.
GoPro. I forgot to press record. Oh, I didn't really forget. We weren't doing anything special, so.
Start blowing it off.
Oh, does it start to? It starts to stick? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Airflow as much of it as you can and gather it long.
Still leaking right there. Shit.
That's the news I think.
So for how much fire there was, it's actually not, it's not really terribly charred in there. A couple of wires that have some loom that are melted obviously, but none of the wires actually within the melted loom look bad. Hopefully got away with it not being too bad. I see a little toasty down here. I don't know how good it'll be able to focus on the camera, but that's really the extent of the damage. I mean, even all of this stuff, I mean, this was all engulfed in the actual fire. None of it really looks all that bad, so hopefully it's not too terrible. Could have been a lot worse. The interior is all white now. Get an idea of what it would look like if it was white. Alright guys, we are back at Yellow Belly. Hopefully the car starts acting right. I gotta check the transmission fluid in it. So, little background, I guess. Friday night we went out to XRP and we gave it a try. Pretty much as it sits. We've added fluid since then, but it was slipping really bad in second gear. So I don't know if it was just low on fluid and that's all the problem was, or if we've got another problem. Because remember, we just swapped this tranny out. This is a brand new transmission. Same converter, same tranny cooler. Those are the only two things that it could be besides the tranny itself. So it's not quite the same behavior that it was doing before, but it was slightly similar. I mean, it's slipping in second, but it grabs in third. So a little bit different from the other one, the other transmission. It started slipping in second and just continued to slip all the way through third as well. So I'm hoping that it's just a little bit of fluid. We're gonna top it off and then we'll try it on another pass here and see what it does.
Low boost. Low boost. All right, that's good.
it's a good first sign. Shifted normally, didn't slip. So I guess the only question is, was it low on fluid and now it's good? Or was it the fact that I'm doing lower power, the only thing that's making it grip right now? If we start going up in power and we start seeing that slip in second again, then we got either converter or transmission issue. So it actually did a pretty good time, yeah, even just, you know, relatively low power. What we'll do is I'll look at the log, get an idea of what the RPM drop was. Because if this new transmission is working a little bit tighter, I might have a bigger RPM drop. I might want to spin it a little bit higher, especially now that we have this turbo that will make power up top. So we may spin it to like 7.2 or something like that, and hopefully that'll be better. But take a look at the log right now, and then make some changes based on that, and do another pass hopefully at higher power.
I hope it's good now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You spin a little bit, you good. You save a lot of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Hey. Oh, just squeeze it back in here. All right, come up. Right there. Good. There's something right.
I just tried to get it right there.
Yeah, it was something right there. That's the second car that went whoop.
So that one went okay for what we were testing. The transmission still shifted fine. It didn't release and go to the limiter or anything like that. I don't know what to think of it. It was a little bit of a low RPM drop on the second to third. So on the last one, it was about 700 drop between first and second, and then second and third, it was about 500. This one, it was about 300. And I don't know if that was because of the more power or what. So I'm gonna try on this one to leave it really hard. And there was definitely something in the right lane up top. It got really slick. I had to steer it quite a bit and then just let out of it because it was not gonna come back around. So I don't know, hopefully they clean it back up and we can do, you know, runs in both lanes later, but I'm gonna choose the left lane for now. I don't have any data in the left lane anyway, so it's probably a good idea to test it. So on this one, I got more RPM in it, more boost off of the leave, less timing retard right off of the leave, and yeah, hopefully it hooks all of that in the beginning because I'm also bringing it in at the top of first instead of right at second gear. So hopefully it starts really picking up power at the, you know, towards the middle or the end of first gear, and that'll hopefully allow me to, you know, not have any. It'll hopefully allow me to see if second gear will actually hold all of the power. If it starts slipping again, or if it's barely an RPM drop when I shift, then I don't know, we might have an issue. But that might have been kind of skewed because I might have been in something slick when I was in second gear. So then when I went into third gear, it carried a little bit of the spin. So maybe that's why it didn't RPM drop as much. But I don't know, we'll have to see. So far so good. I mean, these are usable passes. They're not anything spectacular, but yeah, I'm gonna try to make it spectacular on this one. I'm gonna leave with what should, you know, leave pretty hard. And we'll see. If it hooks that, then I'll turn it up again in the beginning and just keep an eye on the transmission. Hopefully it keeps acting as good as it's acting now.
okay. Liam getting a little excited out here. This crowd. God, I just have a feeling he's not gonna hook off the launch. Turn the light on. All right, there you go. Beautiful. Wait, hold on. Student driver versus. Oh, Jose. Student driver. Student driver versus Liam. Oh my God. You good? Hey, this is gonna be one bad motherfucking race right here, boy. Yo, y'all know that's our boy, student driver, guys. That's our boy. That's our boy Liam, though, man. May the best man win. I'm not. Usually there's a lot of 1-2s in the chat, but nobody wants to bet against either of them because they both cool. They both are boys. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't know who's gonna win. Wait, tell him back up. Back up. Back up, back up. Here we go. We good, we good. Oh, it's so even. Oh, Liam beats student driver. Takes him off his throne for the night. Oh my God, he might have put him right back into retirement, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. He might have put him right back into retirement. He had to go catch him too. Student driver was no fucking punk. God damn, if that wasn't exciting, boys, I'll tell you what, I got chills on my fucking back right now, boy. Woo-wee.